Hello, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, if you're not new here, welcome back. See, if you subscribe and have watched more videos, you get 2 greetings at the start of the video. Isn't that fucking awesome? Alright, I swore within the first 30 seconds of the video. You know what that means? I can't monetize it. You know, I'm not monetizing it anyway because it's not my content. Yay! I'm reacting to someone else's content, and that content being Murder Drones by Glitch Productions. Yay, no copyright issues. So, here's the deal. There's 8 episodes. I'll be finishing this fairly fast, unlike Ruby. Okay? I'm not gonna do notepad examination analysis at the end like I do in Ruby episodes. However, I will be going through the episode and talking. So it'll cut down on some time. Cool? Cool. Also, this video should come out of members only first. Like a week ahead. Because I fucking remember the members thing existed. So, if you want to see more videos... If you want to see Murder Drones early from me, make sure to join my membership because I'm in desperate need of money. Okay, enough shilling. Enough shilling. Have I scared away anyone new yet? Okay, cool. This is how we roll. Let's go. What do I know about this show? Wait. Are there subtitles? There's English subs! Wonderful. Okay, what do I know about this? Yes, I know some characters because it's absolutely impossible to escape seeing these characters online.
We are worker drones.
Worker drones.
Autonomous robots helping humans mine exoplanets for our interstellar parent company,
Okay.
JC Jensen in space.
Workers' rights.
Yeah, we were mistreated in the name of
No
index,
workers' rights.
But it's not like we revolted and killed all humans or anything. Mostly
The hour of joy.
they handled that just fine all by themselves.
Did they nuke themselves? That'd be very human-like. Maybe I should move a little bit. It's covering some subs. I know this is 3D animated. Oh my god, it's like that meme. Hey, yo, the drones look kind of cute though.
With biological life wiped from the planet, we found it pretty easy to pick up.
Ah, so it's kind of post-apocalyptic.
We finally had a future. All to ourselves.
Yo, they got yo, that's like the Wall-E robot. What's with this guitar riff?
Fortunately, our parent company didn't exactly love the concept of runaway AI.
Yeah. It's kind of like the sentience from Warframe. Oh shit! That is fucking awesome! Woo! And these are the murder drones. Yeah, honestly would. Did I say calculating most probable god to pray to? I like how they just dumped that exposition at the start. Quick and easy.
What have our parents done for the past forever while those things build a spire of corpses?
Is this a presentation?
Hide under the ice behind 3 stupid doors? It's like we're waiting for an inciting incident.
Anyway, that's
This
why
is a
my
presentation.
Is
concept
this sick as hell railgun?
So not the vibe.
Easy, morons. It doesn't work.
No, she's too cool for
Yet?
school.
It doesn't work yet. Who said it doesn't work? Maybe it does.
Uzi, the homework was a word problem about buying watermelons.
Oh,
I see.
And this
Over the top.
magnetically amplified photon converter doesn't count?
Bit of a nerd, maybe?
No. Plus, repressed emotional baggage was only worth 2 points on the rubric. And is it supposed to be that color?
I'm surprised it's even worth any points. I would love that on my rubrics. I see. This is done so well in establishing the world and our main character. So fast.
Oh, it didn't kill her. Oh my god, that's so bad.
Can I just say I love the 3D
Classic
animation so
toxic
far?
masculinity, Chad. That's never gonna end up problematic.
Oh, okay, very
Oh, wow, Uzi?
poking
I
fun
heard
at,
you,
like,
I'm an
it's very
angsty
meta.
teen fad, bite me. Also, how do you know my name? People willingly talk to you.
Well, I'd say everyone knows Khan's daughter, but then you might blow
I
the
see.
other half of your face
That's why
off.
she's so invested in this kind of thing?
Crippling daddy issues, hilarious. What are you in for? Testosterone too hard?
That can happen? Awesome.
Is that fucking Nicole
Those
from
bandages are
Class
pretty
49?
badass.
Is this?
Oh. Ew. Gross. I hate
Why am I
that you said that.
Why am I forgetting the
what's
name now?
Sick as hell, railgun? Sci-fi nonsense, that super works. I'm sneaking to the murder drone lair tonight to get the last spare part I need to save the world with it and earn my dad's respect and stuff. But mostly the world part.
Oh, but doesn't your dad make awesome doors so we don't have to, do that scary sounding emotionally repressed stuff you just said?
No more feedback on my repression today!
I was gonna say, you're really referencing it a lot.
I'm not mad at you, by the way, just generally hormonal.
Okay, so this is the vibe of the show we're going with. See, it does well at settling the tone of the show. I mean, I'm sure it'll get into some crazy shit, but... Yo, you know? Oh my god, it's a floppy disk! That's so cute. These environments looking kind of nice. I don't suppose they had a huge budget for this, right? I have a lot to talk about, by the way. I'm really trying to stop myself.
And where might you be off to?
Sneaking out to make out with my boyfriend that I definitely have?
Seriously, though.
Okay, you caught me. I need to measure the exterior hydraulic mechanisms of door 1.
Ah, I
Because
knew you'd
that's
follow in my footsteps.
The project I'm working on for school? A big old door. Just like what my old man built. I want to join the WDF and hide behind doors like cowards while playing cards and stuff.
Aaron Yeager?
Well, we don't just play cards.
Khan, can you grab a fresh pack? We literally only play cards so much that the numbers are faded.
Comedy.
Oh, hey, Uzi.
Can I say the character animations are looking really clean?
When you build
Very
doors
smooth.
so good. Good door. Good door. There's no need to fight. Uzi, this is great news. Here, the wrench I used to tighten bolts on my first door prototypes and to put your mother out of her misery when the murder Jones got to her with their nanite acid. I want you to
Haha,
have
Nana Acid will definitely not come into play
Neat.
later.
Therapy's fun.
Guys, my daughter is into doors.
Well, I'm into doors too, on Roblox.
She's gonna be outside for a bit to examine the exterior
The Rush,
of door
anyone?
1.
Haha.
Your door-specific destiny awaits.
Wow. Okay, just gonna leave then, cause this worked so weirdly well. Go doors!
They grow up so fast.
That physical humor is the kind of thing that like Lego animated series would do. That's great. You know what? They kind of do look like Lego people too. I think that kind of helps. I mean, as we saw earlier, there's like gore and shit. But like, it's fine because they're robots and animated. The world outside. What's beyond? Death and murder, murder drones and murdered drones? How's that? That is a monster dildo. I'm sorry. It's just what came to my mind. I'm sorry. Nice sound effects. The sound of the metal? They're like vampires? You really gonna square up?
And they said pirating all that anime was useless.
Whoa, anime exists? Oh no, yeah. How do you explain that to your dad? If you make it. Plot armor detected. Holy shit. 30-minute recharge. Can you speed that up with money?
Holy hell! Suck on that, Dad!
Oh, that's not good. Oh. Oh?
Did you just slap me with that arm?
Holy crap, it talks.
Yeah, sorry, it's just my, head kinda hurts.
Easy look,
Hey,
you
are you
guys!
new to our squad? You're a little,
Oh my god.
short for a disassembly drone.
Oh no. It's gonna be that kind of story, isn't it?
I'm Serial Designation N. Nice to meet you. I'm
N.
kind of the leader of the squad in this city. That's not true. Everyone tells me I'm useless and terrible. Wait, I'm not supposed to tell you that part!
Oh, he's a baby!
Well, honesty is the best policy.
Honesty is
Also
the
can't
best
seem to remember the
policy.
past 3 hours of my life. Ah, but I'm sure that'll sort itself out.
Uh-huh.
You and me both, Uzi.
I have to go.
Oof, stuck yourself? Just pop it in your mouth. Our saliva neutralizes the nanites. Otherwise, I'd be constantly disassembling myself.
Huh.
And by our saliva, you mean disassembly
drone?
drone? Right. Hey, let's go in that landing pod over there.
Sure, I love doing anything.
Me too.
Sweet, I'm open to new things, I guess.
We are never talking about this.
Talking about what? Consider it, repressed.
You mentioned other members of her squad. Are they coming back soon?
Oh, yeah, 2 others.
Okay, that's
They're
not
hunting
good.
For a bit, but you'll love
They're
them.
probably more
First, there's
competent. V.
No, please stop feeding my own eggshells in front of my family.
Oh, that's kind of hot.
And yet, I still feel nothing.
Eh.
So, V, I heard this planet-wide toxic death storm is supposed to be especially inhospitable tonight.
Oh God, who are you?
No worries.
Alright.
Again, but a whole letter is a lot
No,
to
so he's always
remember.
like this. He just doesn't remember
So,
the
obviously,
past
a
3
lot
hours of
mutual
his
respect
life.
there, but secretly, I actually kind of have a crush on her. You can't tell her, okay? Then there's Jay, our leader.
N, you're worthless and terrible.
Oh my god, Twin Tails.
Allowed it, I would straight up kill you myself.
Jay's awesome.
Forget what I
Let
said
me give you a
about
tour.
V.
Outside of the
I'm in a J now.
corpse wall thingies. And here are the buttons. Beep, boop, 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 beep, boop,
This
boop.
isn't just a landing pod. This is a spaceship. This could get us off the planet.
That's not what. That's not what the sub
Or
said.
The one-use missile. They never taught us how to land.
No, the worker drones. We could work with them to fix this instead of all the murder. Which, why are we doing that again?
other than ingesting their warm, sweet oil to avoid overheating and dying?
So you needed to survive.
I was given a job.
Well, that's smart of the manufacturers.
And look at all the respect it's gotten you, En.
Tie it to the
You
job.
really think the company isn't going to dispose of you once all the workers are dead?
Oh my, you sure are rebellious. It's kind of exciting. But not as fun as following the rules. Hey,
We gotta corrupt him.
Idiot! Get out here!
Yo, we got a worker out there I kinda wanna practice balloon animal shapes with. What happened here?
Synergistic liability here must have tripped and knocked himself offline. Moron box! Hello?
So this happen often?
You really think the company isn't going to dispose of you once
We're gonna
all
make
the
him
workers are
rebel.
dead?
But we can't disobey the company.
Oh.
What if company bad?
You know, I left an extremely dangerous weapon, excuse, outside.
Excuse. I think I was blocking that a little bit.
I am out, boy.
Man, the designs are cool when they go into their murder mode.
Loving wife and kids hear about this.
Okay, you're so dead.
Bite me! Close it! Close it!
Uh-oh. Yo, this is legit just the plot of Attack on Titan. With the wall, the gates closing and everything. No, they're broken through the wall.
Hey, fellas. Ooh, deal me in. I love rummy. Wait, no, I'm going to murder everyone. Brain check.
Oh, sweet.
Actually, it's gin rummy.
Okay, dude. You know what? You die like a champ. I want those to be my last words too. Actually. Oh, I didn't see how many minutes left that was. Oh, it's gonna solve the problem in the end, but we gotta wait for it.
No one has said my name aloud so far, so I'm just letting you know I'm.
Nope, sorry, your background character. Fresh, steamy. Holy shit. Oh, that is awesome. Might wanna hold that shot.
Pretty nice hydraulics, huh? What have you done?
No, father.
This time I won't miss.
I'm sorry. I really enjoyed our time together, but I can't have you shooting V with that thing.
Fight me. Dad, get down.
Uzi, you led a murder drone here? My beautiful doors!
Now is so not the time. I messed up. In the same way, I'm about to fix it. Move
How are
back.
they subverting expectations again? Oh. That would work. What if she has to become a murder drone
Point and shoot.
to survive?
Trust me.
They drool? I don't think he can do. Yep. Oh, he has to survive so we can do some angst. Let's go. Shut her off. Shut her away. Goodbye. Abandon your child, and then you will see her later. And it's gonna be awkward, but she's probably gonna forgive you anyway, or not. That's rough, buddy. Anyway.
Whoa, En? Am I dreaming, or did you do something not useless for once?
I've been trying to get past those doors for months. Nice work, En.
You mean name, remember?
These ventilation shafts can easily get us around this last door.
They're gonna
With
vent.
body count, it's a misso.
What the fuck are the hips on that thing?
Way to go, stud. The company's gonna love this. With this colony wiped, we'll make top team this quarter for sure. You know what that means.
For Graphit.
Branded pets.
Okay, that's funny. It's a very deeply sarcastic show. I can see this getting kind of corny at times, but I think it's gonna be fun.
You know, not that I can't wait to keep murdering all these, maybe not so actually different from us worker drones, but
It's so on the nose. Like it's not even trying. It's just like, yep, this is the thing that's happening.
Do with us afterwards?
Excuse me?
Okay, so a worker earlier might have suggested that they could fix up our landing pod to, escape the planet and stuff, which, whoa, hey, that's against the rules! But it is kind of making me question why our pods were only one way in the first place. Because, you know, I get the feeling the company doesn't actually love
Nah, you're
robots
overthinking
and,
it.
We might be robots?
Dumb robot.
I've made a terrible mistake. It's cool how immediately I could tell.
No way, buddy. Questioning the company? You just finally gave me the excuse I needed. Worker drones are corrupted, and that's why the company sent us. I hate to see you corrupted as well.
Thanks, Jay. Always looking
Man,
out
they
for
can
me.
even take out each other if they deem themselves to be corrupt. So I guess this might have happened before, maybe. Or it's a possibility that they oversaw that was like, oh, what if they get convinced? Well, just slap a virus on them. Dude, are you good?
Biscuits.
You just
I'm
got
sorry.
fucking
I
stabbed.
ruined your card game, then made you have an awkward moment with your dad.
And I made you rebel like an angsty teen, which got you killed. Though you also tried to kill me, so morality calls this a draw.
I'm actually gonna lose my mind if I don't remember this voice actor's name. Normally I remember it. I'm just blanking now.
For the record, that was the lamest heel face turn in history.
I also agree.
Was that supposed to be you switching sides?
Being rebellious
That's not what the sub
harder than
said.
it looks. Thanks for showing me the ropes.
Nuh-uh, no bonding thing. You just killed a bunch of people, idiot.
That's super fair. I screwed up.
In the same way you're about to fix it?
I love doing anything.
I'm literally about to die. Do we get a cool fight scene at the end?
So, they found our evacuation spot. But if we build a quick door...
Bro, you should try building a Doko Demo door.
WTF, right? Defend! For real?
Put that conventionally attractive male down.
I'm gonna lose it with this dialogue, bro.
Oh, Jay, you're sometimes kind of mean to me, and I wish you weren't. Just some constructive criticism.
Yeah, stand up to him.
Noted, traitor. We'll circle back after I right-size your existence.
Okay, which one do you want?
Jay, please.
Too bad. Good luck.
Is the pen gonna actually matter? How the fuck did that work?
Damn the well-made, quality-assured durability of JC Jensen product!
You know, I'm surprised it's not flimsy. Okay, that was cool. Oh my god. That's an EMP. That's kind of busted. Well, I mean, murder drones are supposed to be equipped with all the necessary tools to handle the workers, right? Holy anime? It's good to have the N on our side, because this is a losing battle, you know?
So sorry. Have fun repressing this.
Ew! You know what? That's a valid strat. Not gonna lie. It's like pocket sand, you know?
A lot of guts for a barely sentient toaster.
Oh, so they
I've had
dehumanize them
great
too.
fights
That
before,
makes sense.
But your edgy spirit is just.
Well, not that they're human, but you get what I mean.
Fourth quarter profit. Another company leadership retreat.
One more buzzword and I'll do it.
Equity partners.
Why did you have to go and say it? No, but she's dead though. Kinda liked her.
Holy hell, Uzi, that was insane! And you too!
You're gonna be the talk of the school.
Huh? No, N. I'm an angsty, rebellious disassembly drone now.
I brought the murder drones here accidentally. You chose to leave me for dead instead of just frickin' believing in me! And that's not even an edgy teen hyperbole like when I said it last week! I'll save you the trouble, Dad. I vanish myself!
Maybe you're jumping the gun.
Let's go, Anne. Everyone here can bite me.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Uzi.
Shut it.
No, that's a hole you gotta fix. So we're going outside, are we? That was not the turn I was expecting.
I'd join you if the sun didn't kill me. Hope you're having important character growth or something, though.
The sun is a weakness. So they really are like vampires.
Classic
I was
robot
right.
Stuff. I hope they're sitting pretty there on Earth, because we're coming for them.
Oh, are we going to Earth? That'll be interesting. And then they become the murder drones of Earth. Hell yeah! LZ Lovelock! Oh my god! I hate myself. Yeah. Man, that was awesome actually. Oh, that's a cute plush! Get your murder drones merch here. Oh, they must have made hella money. They must have made hella money on this shit. I actually really quite enjoyed that. That was 26 minutes. Wow. That was longer than an anime episode. But that's how it is with these pilots. You really gotta cram everything in one episode. Okay, a little bit of a tangent. For my own web series, trying to write episode 1 has got to be the hardest thing in the world. It's a lot easier to write other episodes, but trying to write what happened in the first one is really hard because not only is this supposed to be your cell, if this doesn't work, you're probably not going to get enough funding for episode 2. So the hard part is, after building a world and so many characters, you kind of gotta cram shit. That's why a lot of these episode 1s tend to be really fucking packed. It's just jam-packed with stuff. Exposition goes by very quickly. I mean, the budget's gonna be blown here. They're not really economic about their budget on the first episode, unless they're really, really expecting more episodes. You know, it's kind of like a woman's period with how cramped it gets. And so, I said that with a straight face. I am not funny, bro. Okay, so let me just go back. So, immediate thoughts about the episode. The tone is very self-aware and sarcastic. As in, I don't know if they're ever going to just let something happen and leave it up to the viewer's imagination, or leave it up to the viewers to tell. Everything that happens is narrated with snark. It's like, not only are we getting the plot of Murder Drones, we are also getting the literary reading of it in real time. Like surface level reading of it in real time told to us. In a way that adds to the comedy of the show. It's funny, haha. They're literally pointing what's happening on the screen out. But I can see this kind of getting old really fast, so I don't know if they're going to go with it all the way through. You know, keep in mind, this entire series was made over the course of like 2-3 years for all 8 episodes. So not only will the budget improve as they sell more merch, but they will also kind of grow and change. It's kind of like how it is with a lot of web series out there that take years to make fully. Each episode that comes out kind of changes a little bit because it's so far apart, right? Characters, I'm liking the characters. Uzi's great. When I was younger and I was trying to write different kinds of like novels, I was reading a lot of YA fiction. Okay, I read stuff like, Hunger Games, Maze Runner. I didn't read Divergent. I watched those movies though. There was City of Bones, Skullduggery Pleasant, Percy Jackson. Not Artemis Fowl, but I do have the books. I read like the first couple of books of it was a Sarah J Maas book series. It was something about it was like fairies and shit. And then there was like a Glass Crown or something. I forget the name of it, by Victoria Aveyard, I think. I really love that one. But yeah, I just read a lot of books where there was like some kind of female protagonist. Okay, that wasn't Percy Jackson though. But yeah, and I watched a lot of anime at the time. So I always wrote my books where the main character's this young, snarky girl, and it would be written in first person, like a monologue in her head. And so the entire book would be kind of narrated by a really edgy, snarky main character. And Uzi kind of reminds me of that phase of my life where I don't know if it really ended, to be honest. But Uzi reminds me of that, and I like it. I enjoy it. It's endearing. It's endearing. She displayed many sides to her, if that makes sense. We see her edgy, rebellious, like, I'm gonna make a presentation about what I really care about. I know it's about a word problem and bag watermelons, but like, can we talk about the political and economic state of the world right now? It's giving that, right? Which is understandable. I think, at her age, don't know exactly what the age is, but rough age, right? Around like teenager, high school. Yeah, we see her edgy, angsty side like this. And then we see her also displaying bravery. Going out alone with a gun. Nearly escaped death, thankfully. And because she went up and smacked N, displayed cunning by tricking N, by realizing, right, that he's kind of broken, trying to fight off the murder drones that entered the doors. And we see her sad side of like, you know what? Even though I have mixed feelings about my dad, I am disappointed. I'm sad that he would choose to leave me in a time of crisis. Even though sure, it would endanger the rest of the people if he tried to save me, but that still hurt as a child of a parent. You know, she has every right to be angry about that. Even if it were the more, what's the word? Even if it was the more pragmatic choice, you know? And then she chose self-exile ahead of what the dad had to say. She didn't let him get a word in, you know? So it's very, and I almost guarantee you that the dad's gonna return later on and tell her something that she didn't expect. I think that may happen. So we got a really good look at Uzi, which makes me really glad, because that's what a pilot should be. That's what a pilot should do for your main character. Really get to know them. Sure, there are side characters. There's a bunch of different characters, even a deuteragonist, but you have to you have to really sell your main character, and I think it does a great job. Exposition. This was kind of a clever way. It's a little corny, but this is a clever way to really jam-pack your exposition. What if she's a teenager, right? And this is a presentation she's doing, where she explains what the world is. Because a worker shouldn't have to tell other workers what the world is like, because they should know this. So what kind of excuse can you give? Well, for example, Ruby decided it was just a completely, like, out-of-universe exposition. This is just a narration done completely for the audience. We have no idea if this was for, like, to someone, or this was a conversation. Exactly. It was just a separate thing, separate exposition monologue at the start, and then it gets into the episode in Ruby. Murder Drones is doing a thing similar to that, but it's diegetic. The exposition is happening in-universe, narrated by Uzi, who is doing a presentation in school about the state of the world. Mostly as an excuse to show off her new fucking railgun that she has. Okay? It's a little ham-fisted when you really think about it, right? It's like, okay, she's trying to show off this gun, but she didn't need to go through all that. But for the audience sake, you know, it's a pilot. So I'm a little more lenient on that, because I understand how fucking hard it is to come up with world exposition, basic world exposition in the first episode. I know how hard that is, so I'm giving it a pass. It's actually kind of alright. It's diegetic. So it's a really cool concept. I don't remember what it's really reminding me of. Attack on Titan is one. I'm sure that was part of an influence. I'm not sure I remember, but I don't know. It's just kind of like a vibe. I feel like I've seen different parts of this story in other media before. Just this idea of, you know, people existing in a place, or like workers for a company, and then the same company would send cleanup. I have no idea where that's from. I think I may be delusional. I think I'm just hallucinating shit right now. But it's a really cool idea. And obviously the message is company bad, worker good. You know, it's going to be workers' rights. Sure. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just, you know, I don't know. Like, I don't have a problem with it. I don't know why I'm being like, why am I like trying to rage bait people right now? It's like my subconscious. Like I'm subconsciously trying to do that. But it does kind of get a little predictable. I mean, I could totally be wrong. But, you know, especially with how episode 1 has gone, hey, let's unite the murder drones with the workers to show that the company's pitting us against each other arbitrarily. The real evil is the company higher-ups, which is a real-life parallel that exists. You know, like, oh, release the Epstein files. How about culture war instead? You know, it's just, it's kind of like that, right? But aesthetically, I love the vampire monster idea. They're like drinking blood and shit because it sustains them, literally. And that's a really good idea. I mentioned this earlier. But if you're sending cleanup robots to kill other robots, might as well make them sustain themselves on this because they're sentient. When you add sentience to the mix, you have a higher likelihood of disobeying orders. So make them dependent on doing their job to survive. That's going to be a huge hurdle to overcome. To be like, hey, join our side. Why? I will die if I don't eat you. So yeah, but it's cool. I love this little vampire thing going on. Ooh, sorry, my shipper brain it's going in my head right now. En and Uzi has that nice little dynamic. You got your little rough, rebellious girl, and like this stickler for the rules guy. And the guy may be this sweet-looking, naive guy, which he is, but he's also violent and powerful and a vampire. And the girl is badass, but she's not as powerful. And they formed an alliance so far. And I don't know. I just want to see how this turns out because I know that these two are a ship. My friend loves this ship. So he's mentioned this to me a few times before. And I've seen some art on Twitter, but I've intentionally tried to stay away from spoilers because I knew I was going to be reacting to this. I don't know. I think it's going to be cute. I love vampire stories. I mean, more specifically, I like Vampire Yuri, but, you know, I like headships sometimes, you know? I like Saimatsu, I like Venlumi, I like Reiseiden. You know, sometimes headships are fine. I enjoy those. I'm not just the Yuri addict. Come on. So yeah, her relationship with the dad, going out, all these little details like the writing on their head and all that, very good. Character animation, really nice. Although I'd say that sometimes the combat is a little floaty. Like it's a little slow and floaty, which lessens the impact of what's happening. I think I'm going to show you some examples, but I think towards the end there was a very clear example. It was when Uzi throws the pen. You see, that's a little weird. It floated in the air quite some time, but time didn't slow down. It was, you know, you could see her move a little there. It kind of lessens the impact of it and makes it look like she has a really slow reaction time. Okay, another one was, I'd say somewhere at the beginning, there was a very clear example. Oh yeah, I think... Here's one. She throws it up and then catches it, but it could use a little more weight. You know, it's fine, it works, but it could be better. You know, like when she throws it up, should be a little more acceleration towards the end, and when she grabs it, there should be a more weight that she's catching it with because it's falling. You know, little delay there, but it's a little too smooth, you know what I mean? You could use the excuse that she's a robot, but it happens so often throughout the entire animation that it's probably just an animation thing. I mean, I have no doubt that it'll get better as it goes on, just pointing things out, really. It doesn't bother me too much, but it does slightly detract from the fights. But that's just me. I think other people will enjoy this without really considering this either. Lots of little details, honestly. I'm really impressed by the amount that they packed into this, because there's quite a lot. If I were to do the same kind of analysis I do with Ruby on this kind of thing would take forever to actually comb through. I'm very impressed. And the designs of these characters are great. They're very stand out because they're cute. They fulfill their purpose. They're aesthetically pleasing. And they're insanely marketable. I mean, I'm not joking. That's what you really want. When you're trying to do web series like this, Glitch Productions have really mastered it, I think, where your characters kind of, you do have to make the characters appeal to an audience. Importantly, not in a gacha game kind of way, but more like they need to be marketable. If they can turn into good plushies, that's a good thing. I think that's a good like benchmark. If this character is important, can you turn them into a plushie? If yes, perfect. If no, you might want to change the design a little bit. So there's a bit of that. I don't think it's anyone's fault, really. But that is one of the reasons why indie animation on YouTube can be successful. That's one of the factors. You need really standout design. You need designs that are easy to draw as well. That's another thing. Easy to make fan works of. You really want to lean into that community aspect of it by really encouraging people to talk about the characters a lot. Like I said, I'm already on that ship train with En and Uzi. I'm sure many people have already set sail on that one long before I did when watching this episode. They must have done so much fan work on this. And it's like, yeah, this is kind of the perfect pilot to really get people talking about it. Get people talking about the characters, talk about the world, talk about the animation. And even the music. Some of this music was great. The guitar and everything. Really nice. I don't really have a lot of complaints about this episode. I quite like it. I'm really looking forward to the second episode. I'm really curious to see where it goes. So if you're interested in sticking along with me on this ride, then do make sure to not subscribe. Not going to tell you to subscribe. You can like the video or subscribe if you really want to, but please do comment down below. That's what I'm really interested in. I want to hear what your thoughts are about the series. If you've already watched this before, what are your feelings about it overall? Is this an exciting series? Is it a worthwhile series for me to get into? Well, rhetorical question, because I'm reacting to all of it anyway. And then after this, I kind of want to move on to other shows as well. There's Digital Circus, which I've only watched the pilot of when it came out, and nothing else. Has Been Hotel, which I've only watched the pilot of, and not the series. And then I could watch like Meta Runner, I could watch all these different shows, I could watch Gaslight District, I could watch all these different ones. Some like the magical girl that doesn't like being a magical girl. All sorts of cool indie animations, I really want to do that. But let's not jump the gun. Let's just get into more murder drones. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!